The offshore wind sector has a scaling challenge ahead of it. It needs to go bigger to bring costs down quicker. For that, we need technologies from all different sectors, new materials, new logistics solutions, new maintenance solutions, many of which the UK has incredible strengths in.
What we find difficult is that we are large companies that operate offshore wind farms, and we find it difficult to connect with smaller outfits. And so we were looking, I think what you gave us was a connection with outside world, not involved with offshore wind. So from other industries, other technologies, and bringing that into offshore wind and that level of expertise.
First met G+ through a challenge that was launched because of the pandemic. We needed to understand whether there were better ways to get technicians onto crew transfer vessels while maintaining social distances and also supporting reduction in transmission of viruses. G+ approached us again with another challenge. We had to help them understand how to reduce manual handling issues that were being caused through bolt installation. You have to imagine these bolts are 20 kilos in size, and often there'll be hundreds of bolts per ring on a turbine to install. Technicians have to install these manually.
Anything we can do to make bolts lighter was the sort of challenge. So it was brilliant that we were able to go out to market and say, here's the challenge, what have you got? And we found that your team were very knowledgeable and able to take all the information that's said with very little questioning. You know, they knew pretty much straight away. They sent them some photos, and from just those photos and the brief calls we've had, they could pick up exactly what was needed, what the problems were. And then also to be that filter between those that are asking questions, the technology providers, they can provide that that feedback between all of us, and very little questions, very straightforward, and they really push the process along, which I think is helpful.
We went out across different sectors to find solutions to this challenge. Everything from winches to new crane solutions, all the way through to exoskeletal suits and interesting other biomechanical, digital and sensoring solutions.
The IX challenge we applied for this time was an offshore manual handling challenge, typically working above head height. So the product that GIB opted to put forward for the G+ for the IX challenge is the Hilti exoskeleton. A number of reasons: very comfortable fitting for the user to wear, allows the user to put their hands up above their head, work for longer hours when working above height. Customizable, so you can change the strength settings of the product by simply twisting some of these parts here. Fully adjustable as well, so it fits a number of different people's sizes as well. Different tension levels on there, and also there is a customizable neck brace as well to help when you're looking up at work as well.
The exoskeletal suits used in this situation will help reduce manual handling industries across the sector and make the whole operation much more efficient. It helps the technicians and also brings down costs for the industry.
I think it's going to have a real positive impact in terms of allowing the wearers or the users of this to save energy when they're working above height. I know some of the details behind this product show around 25 to 35% reduction in muscle usage as well. So again, some of these bolts that the technicians are using out there are very heavy. Using this product working above height will reduce the fatigue and stress on their bones and their muscles.
Since the success of the bolt handling challenge, we've launched another challenge around grease removal of large components on a turbine. We had great response to this, and then the results will be announced soon.
Over the years, we've tried to expand and develop to include all of the chain, if you like, the delivery chain of an offshore wind farm. And so you've enabled us to do that even further by presenting our problems to the world and asking the innovators to look at what our problems are and see what's possible. And it really allows us to look at bigger solutions and solutions that have been tried somewhere else in a different industry that would work for us.
We've got many more challenges coming with G+ and their partners, which includes turbine manufacturers such as Siemens and Vestas and utility companies from the offshore wind industry.